I'm Daniel.
I'm Jay-Z.
And this is Just My DIY.
Today we're going to show you how we use Cricut's new offset feature in Design Space to create die-cut stickers using our Cricut Maker and a laser printer. Best of all, these little stickers are waterproof, so
stick around for all of the fun. First, we need some graphics. We like to buy from designbundles.net. They're high quality, well priced, and have commercial licenses.
So we picked up this Cactus SVG bundle and downloaded it to our computer. And now from Design Space, we're going to click on Upload, Upload Image, and then browse for the file on our computer. We'll include links to everything we use below. We like to grab the PNG because those have transparent backgrounds, and then select Complex because we want to keep all the detail for the print then cut. On the next screen, make sure you zoom out. These files are good, so there's not normally any cleanup needed, but always good to check. Then select Print Then Cut and import it. Select it and bring it into your canvas. Now it does come in fairly large. We're just going to change that to 2 inches for right now. We'll adjust the size later. Now with Print Then Cut, you have a size limitation of 6.75 inches by 9.25 inches. So we like to create a rectangle on the canvas so we know how much space we have to work with. So we're going to send that to the back and now move our graphic onto the square so we can see the outline and stuff better. We're going to go up to offset, and there's a few features here. You can change the size of the offset, which you can see right now with the light blue outline around the graphic. You can change that using the slider or just by typing in the size you want, and you can also change the corners from rounded or square. We want rounded, and we like 0.15 for an offset for a sticker. So we're just going to stick with that. Now you'll see that it comes up as black, but don't worry, you can change that. Just select that layer and go and change the color. This is 2 separate layers right now, the graphic and the outline or background. So you'll want to select both of those and go down to flatten. You always want to flatten for Print Then Cut. Now you can move it as one piece and resize it however you like. We will say though, if you do want to make any changes to the background or anything, when there are 2 layers, you can move them around. But if you do separate them, make sure you go back and recenter them and reflatten. We made a few other designs with this offset. We're going to go ahead and unhide those to show you how we work with them on this rectangle we have on the canvas. So just know that you can move these around, since you have such a limited space for Print Then Cut. It's a really good idea to take them, move them, turn them, resize them however you want. You just want to make sure that they're not touching. These are all the graphics we really want to use, so we're actually not going to use the full 9.25 inches, but just know that you have the ability to resize things as you would like. Now before we move on to print, we will show one more thing with the Print Then Cut. It's really important because when it's creating outlines around these different elements, sometimes they're not totally solid. So if you look very closely, like zoom in, like on this one, you'll see there's a little missing piece. So we're going to select that and unflatten it. And then we're going to select the background, so that outline piece, change that to a cut image, a basic cut. It'll turn gray, and then you can actually go in and contour. So with the contour, you can select that little piece that's missing right now, and your full background will now be solid. But don't forget that you want to change that back to Print Then Cut. Just go up to the little drop down and then change the color back to white. And don't forget to flatten it again. So we're going to zoom back out and look at everything. Turn off that square because you don't want to print that. Highlight everything and then attach. This makes sure that when you send it to the mat, it all stays in place. You'll see right now it's moving as one piece. And then just click Make It. Cricut puts a black outline around the designs, and that is important. We'll show you why in a bit.
So we pull out our printable sticker paper, set it up in our printers so that it's sticker side up. Open the Cricut, send it to the printer.
So when you click Send to Printer, there'll be a couple of options. We're going to uncheck Add Bleed. We don't need that since our outlines and paper are white. And then we're going to use the System dialog. When you click Print, the System dialog is going to show up behind your Cricut window, so minimize that. We like to use the System dialog because it enables us to check and or change the quality settings on our printer, which is important. Click that Print button.
It comes out beautifully.
Laser printer quality. We are going to do a laminated sticker paper. We'll show you how we put the laminate over it in a second, but we set custom settings for this. We did a lot of testing with our particular sticker paper and our laminate. It's a 306 pressure and a 2x cut on the fine point blade. Depending on your materials, that may be the same. It could be a good place to start, but you can go down and add your own material at that button below so you can make this process easier in the future for yourself.
Now we are about to laminate our sticker sheet with Oracal 651.
We'll include links to everything we use down below.
We want the laminate to be within inside the black line, so we are going to cut it about 1/4 inch shy of this black line. For if it covers this black line, the Cricut might not actually read the black lines correctly and give you an improper cut alignment. We set it in the alignment we wish to see it, lift one side, get it started. Once we have a little bit lifted, we cut it off on the backing side. Lay it flat without any wrinkles onto your paper and slide it on down using a light bit of pressure so as not to scratch your laminate. Once applied, we will use a laminate backing and smooth it on out. Make sure we get any wrinkles, bubbles, or any adherences fixed. Set it up on the Cricut sticky cutting board.
The light grip mat, because this is a paper kind of substrate.
What she said. Make sure it's also well adhered. And in the same alignment in which it was printed, it needs to go in. You get it started and you will see it looks for that black line over and over and over and over and over until it cuts.
Yep. And I will emphasize something Daniel said, which is it has to be on the mat in the same direction as it printed out. Otherwise, it's going to cut upside down, and that's just not going to be pretty.
Pull it on out, and do not pull the sticker paper from the Cricut sticky mat, but peel the sticky mat from the paper.
This helps prevent curling. Although we are only just pulling out the outline right now, you'll see that again we're having that bend in the mat so we don't curl our stickers.
And once you're all done peeling them off, protect your sticky mat and admire your stickers. Ooh.
These turned out so well. They feel high quality. That laminate makes you know that the color's not going anywhere, and then you can just start sticking them on anything.
Well, almost anything.
Yeah. But we also wanted to test the waterproofness of that laminate, so we ran it under the water in the sink, and it worked really well.
So, what did the porcupine say to the cactus?
I don't know.
Is that you, Dad? What did the one cactus say to the fancy cactus?
I don't know.
You're looking sharp.
Speaking of looking sharp, which we have a sticker now that says looking sharp, all made on the Cricut with offset. While the feature has a little bit of ways to go since it's in beta right now, we're really excited that we can make our own waterproof die cut stickers using the Cricut and our printer.
So if you liked what you saw, don't forget to click that like button, click subscribe, ring the bell. Of course, leave us a funny joke in the comments down below, and check out the things you need to do this down below that.
And if you're not watching this on our website, head over to justmikediy.com for more. Thanks for watching.